out there today, but in here it's like a sheet of glass. I'm not expecting to catch much, so I've got 3 rods out, try my best. These 2 up here have both got ragworm on, and this one's got a crab on it. I don't know if you can see, there's like a wall that runs out to a pole. You can see the tide just going over it, and it runs all the way back into shore. I've just stuck the crab pretty much right up against that, hoping for a bass or whatever else is out there. Got this little boat in front of us floating away, just about to hit my lines. Bait today is ragworm, not local ragworm, like to buy it from home. It's not the best, but it's better than not having any at all. I say it's not the best. I mean, it's good ragworm. It's a lovely colour, but I don't like it in this compost stuff, peat, whatever it is. What happened to the good old-fashioned shells? So I've got them. And can anyone guess what else I've got? A few of my peelers. Lovely. Some nice sized ones there. I mean, every time I come to Poole, because I come here a lot, they always say, don't bring crab because you don't need it. I reckon I may have caught a red boat. Yeah, they say don't bring crab because it don't work, but this is it's a harbour, like it's an estuary. Why won't it work? Anyway, I better tend to that. Bring you back if you get a fish. Right, just quickly show you how I'm baiting up down here today. Ragworm. Alright, these are plaice rigs, they were intended for out there, out on sandbanks. But yeah, as I said earlier, it's a bit moody out there. Ragworm through the head, same as any worm. I mean, most people know how to do it. I just thought I'd show you my rig. Put it over and leave that little bit. There's one. So this rig is a 2-hook loop rig, or Portsmouth rig, wherever you're from, wherever you want to call it, with an SRT spring at the top, giving the top hook tension. Plenty of beads, a few little spinning blade disc things, and a tiny little 90-gram lead. Oh, with a Gemini Solo splashdown, Solo clip on the bottom. Clip the bottom one in there. Top one clips to that cascade swivel. And you see, top hook just clips in there. Wipe your hands with a jumper. So I forgot to bring a rag, and there you go. That is the loop rig. It gets its name from the loop. Right, let's put this out. So we can reel in a boat. Didn't happen last time. I'm right underneath it. think I've missed it. Lovely. That is how the rig looks all unfolded on the bottom. Right, I'm going to bait this one up. Right, just quickly show you how I'm baiting up down here today. Ragworm, right, these are plaice rigs, they were intended for out there, out on sandbanks. But yeah, as I said earlier, it's a bit moody out there. Ragworm through the head, same as any worm. I mean, most people know how to do it. I just thought I'd show you my rig. Put it over and leave that little bit. There's one. So this rig is a 2-hook loop rig, or Portsmouth rig, wherever you're from, wherever you want to call it, with an SRT spring at the top, giving the top hook tension. Plenty of beads, a few little spinning blade disc things, and a tiny little 90-gram lead. Oh, with a Gemini Solo splashdown, Solo clip on the bottom. Clip the bottom one in there. Top one clips to that cascade swivel. And you see, top hook just clips in there. Wipe your hands with a jumper. So I forgot to bring a rag, and there you go. That is the loop rig. It gets its name from the loop. Right, let's put this out. I'll bring you back. We've got one. The famous Poole harbour flounders. It's not the biggest, but it's a lovely flounder. Look at that. One of my biggest flounders, definitely. So we don't get them like this back at home. But I mean, for here, this is an average fish, probably a small fish. And they get them here to £3. And I think there's been a few bigger than that. So yeah, well, I'm well pleased with that. Well pleased. On the ragworm and the beads, see if we can get him unhooked. See a couple of little rattles, and where's the hook? Right, get this unhooked. Get him back. What a fish! Lovely. Right, just gonna get a couple of pictures. I'll bring you back in a minute. Picture's done. He's unhooked. Let's get him back. See him swimming away in this clear water. I need a decent spot to get down. Yeah, over here. You can see how clear the water is. Oh, rocks are slippery. Look at that. Look at him go. Get in. Well, that's the first one. I'll be happy if we get one more, but if we don't, I don't care. Well, as you can see, today We're at Brighton Marina on the east wall. I was going to fish Christchurch today, but it's not really somewhere I know much about. So I fished Marina a few times. I like it here. I'd like to be a lot further around the wall on the sandy patch, because at the minute I'm fishing over a bit of rough ground, I think, and mussel beds. But it's absolutely packed down here today. Absolutely packed. Bait's the same as yesterday. Ragworm. I've got a few fresh crab. At the minute I've just got 2 rag baits out on both rods with the 2 up-loop rigs. I may set up the old Betsy Daiwa later and stick a crab out, just see if there's anything lurking, drop it in close, see what's about. But yeah, other than that, I've seen a few places already along the pier as I was walking around trying to find a spot. There's people mackerelling, whether they're getting any mackerel I don't know, or another place has just come up around the wall along there. So yeah, there's a few about. Hopefully I'll get a few. Bring it back if I want to do. Right then, that's the first one. First chuck, first fish. You can see the gut on him. He's absolutely stuffed. He's only small. Judging by the size there, but cracking condition fish. There's a cracking bite on this rod happening. So I think I've pretty much got one on there as well, and I've put the crab rod out too. That's in quite close, 20-30 yards. So yeah, the fish are here. Let me see if we can get this one up. So I'll leave you there, lean that against the rod. Oh, there he is. And there he goes. Right. Again, I'll lean that against the rod and I'll see if I can get you a fish. Fish on. So much fun on this light gear. Well, 1 fish, 2 fish. Again, I mean that one's pretty small, size of my hand. This one's a bit bigger. That one's probably, if he was taking a few for the table, that one's probably, I don't know. Yeah, I mean he's sizable, definitely. But yeah, it must be absolutely paved out here with him. Absolutely paved out here with him. Right, I'm going to get these unhooked and get them back. See you in a bit. I think I'm in another place. I can't bite on it, but I'm not really sure. There's a fish. Feels quite nice. Hopefully it's just one decent one and not two smaller ones like last time. These continental rods give a cracking for the fish. Got down there. How many's coming up? There's one. Oh, it's just the one. But it ain't a bad fish. At all. Well, I'll get this one looked, get it back, and bring it back with any more. Happy days. Back again, this rod, tide's really running hard now, and this rod was snagged. So I let a bit of line out, put it down, reeled in the crab rod just to bait, and it seemed to work. There's something on here. Well, look at that bend in that rod. Again, I don't know if it's one or two. It's one. It was a good fish. Oh, crab rod. Oh, it's a plum shot. Yeah, baby ones. Plum shot, baby ones. Plenty of them about. Happy days. Well, there's another one. A bit of weight that time. The tide one's really pushing through now. So, to be fair, it's making them feel bigger than what they actually are. But let's get a bit closer on that. The fish are in such good condition. Such good condition. Right, just reading my last one now. Because I've run out of bait. I've done a score in 2 hours, score a rag in 2 hours. This must be number 15. Look at them fish in that water. Absolutely lovely. Right. Let's get him in. Get him on. salt water don't taste very nice. Quite a light coloured one, that one. They're all about the same size. Right, all done. Just a quick one. That's obviously the inside of the marina for people that don't know. It's a big old marina. And that way, New Haven and all that's over there. There's plenty of anglers that they go all the way along. I ended up on about 15, I think. So for one score of ragworm and 2.5 hours fishing, that's bloody good going, I think. The east wall is, I think it cost me a £5 a day for 2 rods, but I set the third one up. He didn't come round, so I had a free rod for an hour, I suppose. Parking at Marina's free if you park in a multi-storey car park. It says 4 hours maximum, but if you're using the facilities in the marina, which if you're fishing on the piers or in the restaurants or bars, you are, so you can park there free all day, and I've done it several times, never had a problem. So yeah, what else is there about the marina? There's plenty of bars and restaurants if you want to bring your missus. Me and my missus, to be quite honest, we stayed down here quite a lot. Just get a hotel for the night and get a babysitter for the kids. It's Wetherspoons, so you can have a decent, half-decent meal, and it's pretty cheap. But there's all different manner of restaurants and bars and all sorts of places. At the beginning of the marina, there's a casino, there's a McDonald's. I think there's bowling and a cinema. There's everything. There's a big Asda. So yeah, it's a nice place to go. But yeah, the east wall is quite a walk from the car. I think there's disabled parking up this end, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I'm not disabled, so I don't really know. But yeah, it's just a lovely place to be, and there's plenty of fish about. So yeah, thanks for watching.